Hey everyone, Jack here, cooking some pizzas, and we're doing the all-time favorite margherita. Today we're gonna be using the standalone pizza oven. This is a great oven, it's got the door on it. I got it up to 600 degrees. I like to keep my ovens right around 600, 650 degrees. We're gonna start with our sauce, okay? One thing, if you can find San Marzano tomatoes, they're getting a lot more popular in the grocery stores. So see if you can find those. If you can find the San Marzanos, they are awesome. I'm gonna throw on some gloves because we're not gonna use a mixer, and I'll tell you why. Anytime that you use a mixer and you throw those seeds into the mixer, and that mixer will actually cut those seeds, it creates a little bit of bitterness. So I always do mine with my hands, you know, let you play with your food. We all like to play with our food, right? So I'm just gonna dive in here, and I'm just gonna take those tomatoes, I'm just gonna squeeze them in my hands. The other thing is we're gonna let this cook on the pizza. We're not gonna cook it. We're gonna use this stuff is the best. This is just that tomato paste, double concentrate in a squeeze. I love this stuff. I don't know where it's been all my life. Let's put that fresh oregano in there. You just kind of have to go with, you know, how much you like. This is why I like doing this, because I can control it and I can get the flavors that I'm looking for. Add a little bit of salt to that. Up to you if you want to put sugar in it. All right, let's start on our dough. Don't use a rolling pin. We're gonna roll it with our hands. We're gonna start in the middle. We're gonna stretch it out. Okay, we've got an ultra thin crust. We wanna make sure that we do our toppings accordingly. If I was doing a big thick crust, I would do more sauce. But since this is a really thin crust, we'll do thin. So then we're gonna take some fresh mozzarella. Make sure you get plenty of basil on there. We're just gonna go ahead and add some fresh parm to this. Now after that, we're gonna top it with some good olive oil. And if you're so inclined, I actually like to top it with just a pinch of kosher salt. We are 650, put on the center, slide it off. When you throw it in there, don't touch it for a minute. You wanna let that dough develop. You want it to start to cook. That way you don't tear it if you move it. All right, so we've been in there about a minute, 15 seconds. Pop the cover on it, and we've got the development on our crust. I know I can get underneath and check that bottom. All right, as you guys can see, this oven does a fantastic job with cooking pizzas, but remember, it does a lot of other things. I've cooked biscuits, I've cooked salmon, I've done steak in here, I've done pastries in here. It works well as just a regular oven. All right guys, we've been in maybe 3 minutes, 3.5 tops. It's ready to come out. I've got some char on there. I got some darker brown. I got the light brown. Cheese is melted nicely. I got a little bit of char on that basil, bubbling hot. We're gonna let that sit and just rest for just a second. That's another important part. Those flavors just meld together. It actually gets better as it rests for maybe a minute. All right, the painful wait's over. Let's try this pizza. Big chunk of mozzarella, lots of basil. That oven does such a good job. All right, you wanna see some more awesome pizza recipes? Jump online, check out these videos. We'll see you guys later.